emphasize billion because the first like nobody like literally anticipate this much. You can emphasize 10 billion sales orders every single year. But they use manual process without CRM systems. Not having CRM systems leading to them not able to understand the potential lead, not able to hit their sales target. There's no measurement for them. It's a disaster for the company. So therefore, it's very critical. I gotta convince the engineering team to actually build this new iteration of the CRM, or you can say that the old systems cannot track Now the new system can enable them. So like therefore I need to build the new iteration for the CRM so that the whole sales team can actually effectively manage the 10 billion sales every single day. Every single year. $10 billion sales every single year. Boom. It's like, this is just like the whole story of you having conflict suddenly become much more interesting. Everyone pay close attention. It's not about me and my husband had a fight. Me and the engineering team had a fight. Everyone had to fight in your day-to-day, every day. It's like, not every day. Every single week, you probably have fight with somebody else. I'm serious. Like a small conflict. I'm talking small, okay? So there is conflict every single day or every single week for sure. Why your conflict is so important, you need to bring it up in the interview that make me spend time listening to your story. And also make me decide I need to help, like hire you. You got to tell me something good. So why do I know it's something good? Let me tell you, $10 billion every single year. They don't have it. How they cannot hit the target? They don't even know they can hit target. There's no data. Come on. Immediately, shit. Tell me how you solve this problem. How you solve this conflict. Okay. Everything else is not as important. Okay. Now, here's the important thing I want to remind everyone. If you do mock interview with Key from senior PM from Apple, okay, so she's known for probing. Okay, I brought her in was because she likes to probe others, and this is how like she used to work for Amazon. Amazon like to probe you like five layers deep. Okay, so brought her in every Thursday. You want her to probe you, you can ask her to do it. Okay, but I already discussed with her in the past. Okay. It's okay to probe you to ask, tell me this detail, tell me that detail, or tell me this, what exactly? So they probe you doesn't mean that your original story is too short. The probe you was that they want to understand, did this actually happen? Tell me all the detail. You don't make up stuff. You don't just everyone watch Dr. Nancy's example story to memorize it, repeat it. No, that this is your story. Let me tell you how many engineers, this much. So what's how many sales team you manage like using the systems? Oh my goodness, like 100 of them and together $10 billion. Like so they really want to verify it is real or not. And they also it's their responsibility to ask by the company. Let's probe deeper to understand what different things involve. So how did they make strategic decisions? So need to ask you regardless your original story, but doesn't mean that your original story need to be, let's tell them everything so they won't probe me anymore. Let me tell them like everything into a day-to-day life as a product manager. So there's nothing I didn't cover, so don't probe me. No, it's wrong mindset. They will hire to probe you regardless you tell them the right answer or not. Okay, so the way to tell the right answer is following this. It's like, no, it's freaking interesting. So tell me more. Okay, so how you solve the problem?
How I solved the problem. So I basically just talked to people who were involved in the previous attempts on driving digital transformation and tried to figure out why, they failed previously. And I found that there's a big gap between sales team and also the engineering team. And it's kind of like they didn't have a very good communication and didn't understand each other very well. So the sales team, maybe they think that they've already told the engineering team that what they need, but engineering team just based on their imagination to design the product for them to use. So
therefore nobody use it.
Yeah, nobody use it because it doesn't make sense to them.
Okay, so now let's say in the PM phrases. Okay, sounds more strategic. Okay, so let's pay close attention, everyone. See how I plug in the PM keywords to something more like strategic. Okay, moving forward, we can say this way. Okay, number one, I really seek to understand why they didn't want to implement And then I discovered that they did 5 iterations in the past. Nobody used it. It's just like hitting the team morale. This is nuts. And then I dive deeper. Why on earth nobody even used it? I discovered it was because the lack of documentation, role mapping, and communication between the sales teams and the engineering team. You plug in roadmap, requirement documentation, and clear communication.
And I also find that actually another reason why digital transformation fails is because adopting CRM system is more like a bigger scale change for the sales team to make. So if they cannot see the outcome, the impact, like in a very short period of time, then they will lose trust in you. So you have to.
This is well said. This is well said. I don't think I need to change what you said here. This is well said. Okay, so you said what I said first, and then you can say the second part, and then the second biggest reason is, the second reason actually like do not have long-term impact for the company is the following, what you said, which is perfect. They didn't understand the long-term impact. They want to see fast, short outcome. But from the engineer's perspective, is if you do not give me clear requirement documentation, what you wanted, how can I give you short, fast outcome? That's leading to huge conflict. Keywords conflict, like that leading to huge conflict between like me representing sales teams and the engineering team. So therefore, I took second action, which is, so you need to say 1, 2, 3. So in our program, you have to say 1, 2, 3 because it's like writing an essay. If you do not break down your whole thing into 3 chunks, my brain is getting exploded. Okay, so if you say, first part, great, first part, we just finished. Now second part, okay, great. Now third part, okay, so you say second, you had to say verbally second. Okay, the second thing I did is what?
The second thing I did was basically because I've already talked to people involved in the previous attempt. So because I know that the CRM adoption is like a larger scale thing. So I think that maybe it's better that we can start from a smaller project that is relevant to the sales and make them feel that actually this is something that is really important to do. And then we use that credit we earn from that successful smaller project to drive a bigger change. So I propose to the executive team that maybe we should start from a smaller project and ensure that we can be successful on that smaller project and earn some credit to drive a bigger change in the digital transformation.
Okay, perfect. I think 90% is perfect. We just need to like get to what you want to say faster, a little bit say, well, so I had a proposal. So knowing that, my second step is I had a proposal to work on something small first. And so that the engineering team can deliver something that can have immediate impact. So the sales team feel more confident. And then we go into a more positive cycle of them working together and seeing the bigger outcome. So therefore, I propose to the whatever executive team, very good. Okay, 90% correct. You should just say it a little bit faster, but the rest is perfect. Okay. 3. What the third thing you did?
So we start to work on to make the lead follow-up procedures more efficiently in exhibition app, which is another like a feature in our CRM system. So basically the sales representatives they go to, because they mostly in B2B sales, they would meet the sales lead at exhibitions, but they don't have like efficient way to follow up those leads. So basically we just build in a digital follow-up procedures into the system to help them follow up those sales leads more efficiently, to ensure that those leads will not, just falling through the cracks or not turning into the orders later. So we just
a new feature. So it sounds like you just introduced a new feature.